Welcome to Blended Healing.
Moving forward and bouncing back. You may be reflecting on any given situation that may have happened to you recently. And in doing so, you may have realized that you are moving forward from whatever situation that you may be in. But was there any true healing, or was there any reconciliation? Far too often, we believe that moving forward together requires reconciliation, and nothing can be further from the truth, especially when you're dealing with family. When you reconcile, there is a peace and harmony that is restored. And in that space, there can be healing, which implies health has or is being restored to the relationships in space. We can move forward when these things are present. But the truth is, we can also move forward with no reconciliation or healing. Moving forward just suggests that we're no longer in that place, in that space, in that mindset. And every day that we wake up, we are moving forward regardless of the state of that movement. Because movement and a lack of healing can exist in the same space. Many of you are moving, but there is a ticking time bomb that's moving with you. Welcome to Blended Healing. Welcome. Let's do some housekeeping.
Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips in the balance of the favor of fair use.
The lack of truth regarding any matter is a tribute to long-term internal resentment and even generational resentment, as it can be passed down to our children. And that's dangerous. You must take a moment individually and within your family to question, are or is reconciling and healing what we need to do to move forward, or are we lying to ourselves and deceiving others underneath the disguise of a false healing without reconciliation? This is important because the time bomb can go off at any time. And the longer it is allowed to exist, the deeper the damage when everything comes to a head. We often hear conflict coming to a pause because someone uses the magic words, I need to heal. And though that may be true, the people that are involved need to have healing as well. Healing is not something that is needed for the person seen as the victim or the person harmed in the conflict. Everybody involved needs healing. But as we all know, that tends to vary. And within the family, we find that those that manipulated, hid behind a false righteousness and threw rocks and hid their hands, while crying tended to declare the need for healing in the aftermath of the harm that they have caused. And in these situations, all voices are not heard objectively, and sides are taken. The truth is, there is no true healing, and reconciliation cannot happen because there has been a silencing. Everyone moves forward. Family gatherings still happen. Birthdays are still acknowledged. Casual conversations are still happening. And this is what we equate to reconciliation and healing. The truth is, neither of the two have taken place. And everybody involved has just entered into silent, sweeping issues under the rug so that there's no more immediate fighting. Some of the family allows this to happen even though they know the truth of the matter involved, because they know they will not be heard and they will be unjustly made the bad guy. They know that they will be lied to, lied on for the sake of their peace in the moment they move forward in silence, allowing those that are in the wrong to be justified. There's no freedom in this, and there's no lasting peace. And if any of you look at the dynamics of your family, you will find that is why sometimes the ticking time bomb goes off at maybe a funeral, a birthday party, shit like that. And instead of the loss or the celebration bringing a family together to be each other's support, it exposes the situation that has been festering on the inside. There is no freedom in this and no lasting peace. And if you look at the dynamics of your family, you will find that is why sometimes the ticking time bomb goes off at the funeral or even a birthday party or some type of celebration. And instead of a loss or celebratory reasons for bringing your family together to be each other's support, it exposes the situation that has been festering on the inside. The moment of great distress will expose the lack of reconciliation and healing. But at this point, the poison is so deep, the truth of the cause is so murky, as it is intertwined with pain and deep seated anger. Everyone moves forward, and many don't realize a great reckoning is what they were moving towards. It is important to handle conflict properly, even when doing so will cause one. Even the elders, even the elders, to reevaluate how they feel, they think, and what they believe in. And when the conflict comes up, it's important to hear everybody involved, even when it's uncomfortable. Everybody has the right to respectfully address how they feel and their viewpoint of what has happened. And when we respect each other in this way, we can get to the bottom of the matter. That means having to correct yourself and someone you have felt a bias against to defend. It means being fair to all people involved. And through this uncomfortable but necessary discourse, we can reach a true place of accountability, healing, and reconciliation. We can then move forward in peace and togetherness, knowing we are doing right by each other, even when there's a misunderstanding. When we respect each other in this way, we can get to the bottom of the matter. And yes, that means having to correct yourself. Someone who feels biased to defend. It means being fair to all members involved. And though this is uncomfortable, it's a necessary path that we can reach a true place of accountability, healing, and reconciliation. We can then move forward together in peace, knowing we are doing right by each other, even when misunderstanding happens. It allows us to make amends when an offense has occurred so that there's not hurt and anger festering in the hearts of our loved ones. And this teaches our children how to manage conflict and be accountable when moving forward properly. We can move forward together in unity. But I also want to speak to the fact of bouncing back, especially when one of the parents have to leave. Divorce is never easy. And for Black mothers, the journey can be especially challenging. There are unique cultural and societal pressures that Black women face on a daily. And as a Black mother, those pressures carry even a heavier burden. And despite these challenges, many Black mothers have found ways to heal from divorce, learning how to move this life transition is very overwhelming, but it's possible for you to emerge stronger and more resilient. Surround yourself with strong and a diverse supports network or system. That includes close friends and family members and professionals if you need a therapist, a lawyer, or a financial advisor. Emotional support from loved ones can provide comfort, while the professionals can help guide and manage the practical aspects of divorce. There are support groups, both online and in person, that can offer a sense of community and understanding from others going through a similar experience. My women, self-care is so important during this time, and engaging in activities that bring you joy and relaxation can help alleviate the stress. Exercising, meditation, journaling, doing something that you like to do, or passion projects, are all good places to start. And taking care of your physical health through regular exercise and a balanced diet is so important. I know you don't think about these things, but look at this period of time as an opportunity for personal growth and focus on your goals and your ambitions, whether it's pursuing a new career, starting a business, or that hobby, that passion project. Embrace positive thinking. That's beneficial. Concentrate on your strengths and all of those accomplishments, and then rearrange those challenges as opportunities for you to grow and learn. It is possible for you to rebuild your life. Consider it a new life. And healing from divorce is a step pattern. It's not going to be easy, but it's possible. Gaining financial stability is also key. Working with maybe perhaps a financial advisor can help you create a budget and plan for your future. We don't think of these things, but it's available. How about going back and getting some more educational skills to enhance your career? It's so important to create clear boundaries with your ex to facilitate, a smoother transition. Defining co-parenting roles and maintain respectful communication. This is adulting 101. Learn how to protect your emotional space by limiting interactions to necessary discussions about your kids. Emotionally, it's important for you to allow yourself to grieve the loss of your marriage, but also look at and work towards a positive future. Seek out resources, books, podcasts, blended healing, and other online communities that can help you with advice and inspiration for every Black woman, hell, even Black men recovering from divorce. Embrace the future. Move forward after a divorce means opening yourself to new possibilities. Whether it's exploring new relationships or just enjoying the fact that your ass is single. Take steps that align with your values and your desires. Remember to communicate openly and honestly with your kids about the changes happening in your life, their life, you know. Ensure that your children feel secure and loved, and help them to adjust to the new family dynamic. And please, 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 do not talk shit about the other parent to your kids. Don't do that. Nobody wins from that. Nobody. Let them find out on their own. Ashe? All right. I want to thank you for stopping by Blended Healing on today. Be well, stay safe, Ashe, and deep bow to each and every one of you. And I shall see you all very, very soon.
I felt this before, and I can't afford to cry. I got work in the morning, I got bills, I got family ties. You're playing with the piece of me. I try not to reason with, not trying to make it clear. Wonder why you even here. Don't you know I can't be caught up on no bullshit. I don't got the time. Don't care who you with or what you're doing. I'm doing it right. Self-care, self-love, selfish. Self-care, self-love, selfish. And I want you to know that I did try my best with you.